Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is actually a update on my Bell's palsy. I'm hoping that this will be the final one. I guess I could probably update you once it's completely recovered, but honestly I feel like I'm about 85% of the way there and I'm feeling so good and so confident, and it has now been 24 weeks since I was diagnosed in September of 2019. And if you don't know much about my story with Bell's palsy, this is actually the third time I have had it in my life. And I've made 3 videos now on it already. I will link them down below if you want to find out more. But yeah, it has been 24 weeks. Now, if you did watch my last video called I've Almost Got My Smile Back, I mentioned that my main goal was just to feel confident and happy in my appearance before I went on my trip to Japan, which my sister and I had been saving for over a year, and we were really excited about it, and I didn't want to feel like I couldn't take photos and feel happy about myself over there. Well, the good news is I did go to Japan and I had the best trip ever, and I have lots of photos to show for it. I'll post some here right now. Lots of pictures of me smiling and lots of pictures of me feeling just confident and how I look, and just really happy to have my face back. So I will get into showing you kind of what's working and what's still not working. But basically, if you can't tell already, I'm pretty much almost back to normal. I feel like if you didn't know I had Bell's palsy and you didn't know me really well, I'm at the stage where you wouldn't know, and I feel so much more confident about myself now, so that's amazing news. I will just do the normal facial expressions that I was using to show my progression through my Bell's palsy recovery in the last videos, just so you guys can see. So this is what it looks like when I smile completely with my teeth. So you'll see that I've got a lot of movement here, still a little slanted, but a lot of it has come back, see? I don't usually smile with my teeth like that, so it doesn't really matter that it's not completely back. I generally smile with my mouth closed because my teeth are crooked and I tend to get self-conscious about them anyways. But yeah, I normally smile with my mouth closed, and this is what that looks like. So you can see I've got, actually, this popped up in the last week, I've got a little dimple coming back down here, but you can see that if I go from straight face to smiling, you can see that it moves just on this side here. I'll cover this half of my mouth. So that's had a significant improvement, and this is what it looks like when my eyes are closed. So the last time we spoke, I think my eye had just started to close on this side, and now it does shut completely and I can close them really harshly. So I'll just show you that now. This is my eyes just closed normally, and then this is me tensing them as hard as I can. So this one doesn't scrunch as hard as the other one, but it is still scrunching up, so that's amazing. And the last facial expression that I tend to show is my movement in my eyebrows. So this is just resting face, and then when I try to lift both eyebrows up, so it is moving up, but it's not at quite the same level as the other eyebrows, so it's got a little more catching up to do, but I'm so impressed with my improvement. I really just wanted to share that with you guys because I've had a few comments from other people saying that this is the situation that they're in as well, and that my story has given them some kind of hope for recovery. So I'm hoping that by sharing this with you guys, that'll do that even more so. Look, it's been a hard road, I'm not going to lie. Some days were worse than others, but in general, I feel like I felt pretty positive about my entire experience having Bell's palsy. Maybe it's because I've had it 3 times, but I think mainly it's because I've just had an amazing support system around me, and no one ever let me get too much in my own head. And everyone just let me know that I was still beautiful how I am, and I just felt confident, and I had a lot of self-love going on, and it's really just helped me get through this. So here I am, almost Bell's palsy recovered, and I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you guys, because if you'd asked me 24 weeks ago how long I thought it would take me to get to this point, I would have said a lot longer. So when I first went to the doctors back in September, I was given an estimate of about 6 months to kind of start seeing some serious symptoms being relieved, and it was maybe at like the 3-month mark that really started to happen for me. So anyways, this recovery has been a lot more rapid than the ones I've had 2 times previously. especially more rapid than the first time I ever had Bell's palsy when I was 8 years old. I had that for quite a long time, and it was at the same severity as it was when this one started. And honestly, I feel like I can attribute my speedy recovery to a few things. So a few things that I've done completely different to the last 2 times that I had Bell's palsy is that I did incorporate some alternative medicine practices such as acupuncture, which honestly I cannot recommend highly enough. I really do attribute the acupuncture appointments to getting rid of all the pain I was experiencing behind my ear and in my facial nerves. And if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. The research does show that if you do acupuncture really early on in your diagnosis, it can help speed up recovery time. So I highly recommend, if you have that available to you, to take that on board. And the other things that I would just recommend is to just rest as much as possible. Let your body heal as easily as it can. Just eat really healthily and just look after your body, because if you're doing that and not putting stress on your body is able to heal itself much better. And I would of course just suggest drinking heaps of water and just trying to stay as stress-free as possible, because when you are in a state of stress, your body cannot heal itself. It's too busy fighting off all the other things, all the other pressures that you're putting onto it. So try and stay as stress-free as possible. I don't know why I'm finding stress-free so hard to say. So yeah, just try and stay as stress-free as possible, and just really surround yourself with really good supportive friends and family, and just try not to let the fact that this has happened to you control your entire life, because honestly, you will recover from it. The chances that you won't are so slim, it's not even worth worrying about. So just be optimistic, be positive, and you will get through it. So I hope to see you guys in my next video. I'm so glad that I got to make this update for you guys and that I'm feeling like I do now. So thank you for watching, and thank you for following my journey with my Bell's palsy. Hopefully we won't have it ever again. 3rd time's the charm, right? So we'll see you in my next video. Bye.